Hey, princess! Before we dive in, let's do a quick quiz to help you figure out where you stand. Are you currently receiving bare minimum energy or that really princess treatment? This quiz will help you reflect, get real with yourself, and decide what kind of love, effort, and energy you are ready to receive. And remember, if you're okay with bare minimum, that's your choice. No shame. But if you know deep down that you deserve more attention, more care, more love, then maybe it's time to step into your princess era and upgrade to queen status. At the end, I will share why some women experience princess treatment that suddenly disappears and what you can do to protect and sustain it. The real inner work happens inside my inner circle, so if you're ready for the deeper shift, you know where to find me. Let's begin the quiz. Be honest with yourself, princess. How does he text you? He texts you warmly, gives genuine compliments, checks in on your day, and shows real emotional interest? Or he only texts when he wants something, when he's bored, or sends dry, late, one-word replies? How does he spend time with you? He plans dates thoughtfully, asks what you would enjoy, and makes an effort to be present with you. Or he meets up only when it's convenient for him. No planning, no effort, no consistency. How does he listen to you? He listens deeply, remembers details, and genuinely cares about your thoughts, dreams, and preference. He zones out, interrupts, forgets what to say, or shifts the convo back to himself. How does he support you? He shows up for you, encourages you, and offers help when you need it. Emotionally, mentally, even practically. He stays distant or indifferent. You are expected to handle everything alone while still giving him your energy. How does he handle conflict? He communicates, takes accountability, and wants to solve problems together. He avoids conversation, gets defensive, shuts down, or creates drama instead of healing. Now, tell me, princess, what did your answers reveal? Are you willing in your bare minimum era, or are you stepping into princess treatment? Truth is, all these things, that's just the starting point. Yes, there's the bare minimum of love and respect. You deserve so much more. So let's get one thing clear, princess. For some of you, what I just described might sound like princess treatment, but for me, that's just basic self-respect. That's my standard. That's what's normal. Okay, that's not my standard, but that's what's normal. I'm not saying this is too brag. I'm saying this so you know, every woman sets her own standard. And if you have never experienced this before, that doesn't mean you are not worthy. It just means it's time to decide how you want to be treated from now on. And real quick, let me remind you of something. You don't have to listen to everything I say, just like you don't have to listen to anyone on the internet. That includes me. You are the queen of your life. You get to choose who you listen to. So if my words resonate with you, stay, learn, grow. But if it's not for you, girl, click out, watch someone else. Because I'm not here for views. I'm here for the women who want to grow, who want to step into their best version, who are ready for more. Now, let's talk about a higher level. Things that some women think are extra for me. They are just part of a real connection. Thoughtful surprises. Not just flowers on your birthday. I'm talking about the little intentional things. A book, you love, a playlist that reminds him of you, a picnic planned just for you without you asking. Undivided time, not just being available, full presence, no phone, no distractions, just the two of you, and he's actually there, mentally and emotionally. Emotional depth, not surface talk. He asks about your dreams, your fears, your past, and he listens because he cares, not because he wants something from you. And proactive care, he notices when you are off. He doesn't wait for you to break down. He does something about it. Maybe he gives you space, maybe a massage, maybe your favorite meal. You don't have to say it twice. And public appreciation, not just sweet talk behind closed doors. I'm talking about real respect in public, in front of his boys, his family, the way he speaks about you when you are not around. That's how you know it's real. And maybe for you, all this sounds like, wow, princess treatment. But for me, that's just love. That's just emotional safety. That's just a man who's tapped in. I've experienced the full range. I'm the type of woman men go crazy over, obsessed, attached, loyal without me begging. That's why I can speak on this, not from theory, from experience. Let's get something straight. Everyone on social media is talking about bare minimum, but nobody is really saying what that actually means. So let me give you my definition. Bare minimum is anything a man does for you that you could have easily done for yourself. It's the kind of effort that costs him nothing. No energy, no thought, no intentionality, and just because it's new to you doesn't mean it's princess treatment. It just means it's your first time experiencing it. Let's not confuse a new feeling with high-value behavior, please. For example, some women think, oh my God, he opened the door for me. That's princess treatment. But let me ask you, do you have opened that door for yourself? Exactly. So it's not princess treatment. It's just basic manners. In fact, let me flip it. Sometimes you don't even need to ask a man to open the door. Sometimes he just does. And you know why? Because of the way you walk into that date. The way you look. The way you carry yourself. Ask yourself honestly, if I saw me right now, would I open the door for me? That's the standard. So, what is the lesson? Princess treatment doesn't start with a man, it starts with you. It's a reflection of how you treat yourself, because men and people in general are just mirrors. And just to be clear, I'm not here to teach women how to make men act right. I'm here to help women remember who the hell they are. Because when you work in your own energy, effortlessly, fully, princess treatment becomes your normal. And for me personally, even that is not enough. I live in queen treatment, but more on that in the inner circle. So how to get princess treatment and why you still want? So princess, now I'm going to show you exactly how to attract princess treatment. Not crumbs, not kind of effort. I mean real, consistent, meaningful devotion. But let me warn you now. Even after I tell you all this, you still might not get it. And at the end, I will tell you exactly why. Let's begin. Stop earning love. Princess, don't chase approval, they receive it. A woman who receives princess treatment is never the one proving she's good enough. She's not over-performing, over-texting, or trying to seem low maintenance. No, she expects to be treated well, and because she expects it, it becomes her norm. So stop chasing behavior that looks like, maybe if I cook for him, be available all the time, or show him how loyal I am, he will pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Pick Misha. Pick me. So, no. No. That's servant energy, not royal energy. Set unshakable standards. Do you want flowers? Consistency? Dates that are planned? Then stop pretending you don't care. Stop saying, it's okay and understand. When he cancels last minute, stop accepting text-only relationships. You're not grateful for the bare minimum. Princess treatment starts with the belief. This is the minimum of what I allow. Anything less is no longer allowed in my world. When you start respecting your own standards, so will others. Believe me. Move like a woman who's already loved. Princess energy is a vibe. It's the perfume, the grace, the posture. It's your presence before you even speak. You don't just want to be treated like a princess. You live as if you already are. Would you open a door for you? Would you cross a room just to catch another glimpse of you? Because that's what men do when they sense this energy. It's magnetic, it's silent power, and it never begs. Don't reward lazy effort. If a man says, let's chill, and you say yes, you have just trained him that you are okay with zero effort. Yes, I repeat it again for you, princess. You have just trained him that you are okay with zero effort. Princess, don't respond too lazy. They don't punish it either. They simply remove excess. Men step up when they realize your time is not guaranteed. If he wants to see you, he needs to earn it. Period. Develop unshakable emotional control. The moment you become reactive, panicked, or desperate, you have stepped off the throne. A princess knows, if this man doesn't treat me right, the universe will send another. I'm not afraid of starting over. Emotional detachment is not coldness, it's confidence. Because deep down, you know your value doesn't change based on who stays or goes. Be soft, but not available. Being feminine doesn't mean being passive. It means being open to the right energy. You can be sweet, soft-spoken, romantic, but that doesn't mean you let just anyone in. Selectivity is power. Discernment is power. But here's the plot twist. Now I gave you the tips. I've gave you the mini blueprint. And let's be honest, some of you will still not get princess treatment. Even if you follow this whole list. Why? Because all of this means nothing. If deep down you don't see yourself as the main character in your own life, please be honest with yourself. You don't see yourself as the main character in your own life. If deep down you still treat yourself like a side piece in your own story. If you show up looking like every other girl in the room, walking like you don't want to be seen, smelling okay, but not unforgettable, thinking you are enough because you are nice, that's not princess energy, my girl. Why you still won't get princess treatment? Let me say it clearly. You don't get princess treatment because you don't embody a princess. You act like a citizen. You move like a background character, and yet you want your royal treatment? Even a child can tell the difference between a princess and a regular girl. So why are you pretending not to know? Why are you pretending not to know? Princess, don't blend in. They glow. They carry mystery, softness, elegance, and high standards in every detail, from hair to voice to work to presence. You don't get princess treatment, you become it. Now, here's the truth. I can't teach you how to be a princess in this video. You're not going to learn what makes men obsessed, what makes them whisper, "I can't lose her," just from TikTok. You need full transformation, and that's exactly what happens in my inner circle. Inside, I break down why princess treatment stops once it starts. Why men treat some women like diamonds and others like fillers. Oopsie. And how to shift your entire energy field so that princess treatment isn't a request, it's a natural response, and other things. So if you're done being confused, if you're ready to stop invisible and stop being invisible and start working like reality, come, join the inner circle. Let's crown you properly. And before you say, "Why should I listen to her about princess treatment?" Let me show you something I usually don't share. I once spoke to a man just one day. Hours. No deep conversation, no games, no manipulation. Just one day. And this is what he said to me afterwards, word for word. That's what a man wrote to me after just small talk, one day of talking. And I'm not sharing this to brag. I'm telling you because I want you to understand the difference between asking for princess treatment and becoming the woman who naturally receives it. That's why I created this exclusive inner circle video, not for views, not for internet noise, but for the women who are ready to change the way they show up in the world. It's not a motivational talk, it's a reality check. It will challenge you, it will trigger some of you, but if you're ready to grow and glow, you will walk away change. The link is in the description. See you inside.